What is up, you sexy ass motherfuckers? Welcome back to yet another Rome 2 Total War Siege battle. This one is going to be a 4 versus 4 in the city of Tarsus, sent by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mo. The replay says that it is really close battle. It looks like it's going to be an Ultra Funds battle, so it's going to be a little bit different. I'm just making the assumption. I just saw a lot of elites. I don't know for certain if it's an Ultra Funds battle, but it looks like it's going to be a doozy, and it certainly looks like it's going to come down to the wire. Guys, if you like this video at all, make sure to hit that like button. Helps me out tremendously. Some might even say more than tremendously with that YouTube algorithm. Really helps me to reach more of you sexy ass motherfuckers. Also, if you're feeling extra generous, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We were trying to reach that 300 subscriber count. If you guys could hit that, I would love you forever. Last but certainly not least, let's go ahead and get into it here. Gonna go ahead and click that unpause button, and we're gonna go ahead and look at some of the compositions brought to us here today. Looking over at the Seleucid player, we've got an elephant unit, but not just an elephant unit, an Indian armored war elephant units. Look at the gold on these guys. Look at their freaking foreheads. They could headbutt somebody so hard right there and just absolutely trash some people. We've got a mobile scorpion crew that's actually shooting. Unfortunately, it looks like they might have had him on fire at will mode, so I'm hoping that... Oh, maybe they don't have him at fire at will mode. That's my mistake. I didn't even realize that we had some Carthaginian cavalry coming outside of the city over here. Do we have any cavalry coming over here? I know I saw some inside of the city. Not quite yet. Okay, my mistake. Yeah, this Carthaginian cavalry is getting absolutely peppered by that Scorpion. Not on auto fire, but a great play by the Seleucid player. Looking at the rest of their units, they got some silver shield swordsmen, 4 units of Syrian heavy archers, some silver shield pikemen. I think I see 1 unit of those, unless I am mistaken. We've got some Persian hoplites. Oh no, we've got 2 units of silver shield pikemen. A silver shield swordsman general from the Seleucid player, and just bringing a whole bunch of elite units. Another unit of silver shield swordsman, 2 other units of silver shield swordsman, as well as multiple units of thorax swordsmen going into the Carthaginian player, the Carthaginian defender of this settlement. Carthage is deciding to bring back out his Carthaginian cavalry, continue to take fire from that Scorpion. He's definitely going to take some losses. We'll see what he wants to use. He might be going for the Arverni artillery, but Arverni sees this and is moving over a unit of Oswald to try and counter it. I would almost get your artillery crew the hell out of dodge and start running back towards the general, but I'm not sure if Arverni actually sees this. Let's see. Does he get the charge? Oh, Arverni's artillery is trying to run away. Oh, and the Cav is going to get the hell out of here. That spam click. You can see the arrow continuously popping up, which means that he was just clicking frantically to get them the hell out of dodge. Now he may potentially try to go for the archers, or he might go back and just relax for a little bit. But you have to be careful about that too. Indian armored elephants, or elephants in general, are definitely the counter, or a great counter for cavalry. Elephants absolutely demolish cavalry, as we kind of saw in the third Lord of the Rings movie as well. Those elephants did a number on Rohan. Yeah, elephants do a lot of damage, and it looks like the Seleucid player is going to go ahead and reposition their archers to try and get some shots off on this cavalry and just take them out for good. And the cavalry staying still. Oh, they're going to take some fire here. It looks like they haven't taken any actual damage from those shots, or I'm sorry, taken any losses from those shots, but still, any sort of fire that's going into them is going to be dangerous. Now they're going to turn around and potentially try to charge into the archers, but the archers have some pikemen, elephants, and hoplites nearby to be able to defend them. So now the Carthaginian cavalry is just going to try to get the hell out of dodge, get back in the city, and save themselves for a better opportunity. But how much losses, how many men are they going to lose out while trying to run away from this? We've got a lot of archer fire going in and just taking out so many different cavalry, so many different men riding these horses, and the horses are truly bloody in this one too. They've got arrows sticking out of them, the poor bastards. And now we've even got the Seleucid player fighting on the walls against a unit of mercenary Samnite warriors brought in by the Carthaginian player. All right, let's go ahead and slow it down because we're probably missing some action. It is a 4 versus 4 after all. Have we seen any cavalry go outside? I know Sparta had some cavalry over here. Have they moved them? If they have, where have they moved them? I'm not sure. I don't see Spartan cavalry anymore anywhere. Are they outside of the city walls? I don't see them. Do I see any dead cat? Oh, it looks like they did get some cavalry outside of the city walls, but they have been countered by something. I'm not quite sure. I hope that they were able to get a little bit of their money's worth, though. Looking over at the next attacking player, while everybody's out there attacking each other and trying to kill each other, we've, of course, got Gallic hunters that are hidden on the battlefield for archers. We've got plenty of Oathsworn, many Oathsworn, much Oathsworn span much Oathsworn spam, many wows, Celtic warriors, and Gallic hunters. A very classic Ultra Arverni army. Looking over at the Epirus player, the next attacker, we've got mercenary Etruscan hoplites, which is very interesting to see them brought. I never usually see them. I don't know why. I personally don't use them with Epirus. I like to go for more of a league comp, especially recently because I am in Total War League right now. Guys, if you don't know what Total War League is, I'll try to remember to leave the Discord down in the description below. It is hosted by the sexy hippie Jesus himself, Marketable Skills. He is an amazing guy, and the Total War League is so incredible to watch, so you guys definitely don't want to miss it. But yeah, we do have mercenary Etruscan hoplites, a few of those guys kind of pushing up this siege equipment, trying to break down some walls, get rid of this artillery. We've got mercenary Samnite warriors, we've got some mercenary Italian cavalry, royal Peltas, and then we can see a Greek scorpion here in the back, and I can only assume that they're bringing some Cretan archers or other ranged units as well as a unit of Thessalian cavalry. A little bit more of an expensive cavalry to bring, but they do look beautiful. That green cape, that green kilt is really cool to see, and the armor on these horses is truly incredible. Love to see it. And last but certainly not least, the name of the game, we have Rome. Bringing in a portable Roman ballista. We've got some Praetorians, presumably, probably, hopefully some Praetorian guards somewhere, just only because I'm greedy and I want to see some purple capes. We've got armored legionaries, lots and lots of armored legionaries everywhere. Auxiliary Syrian archer, Praetorian cavalry, an elite cavalry unit. But yeah, lots and lots of armored legionaries. So Rome is going to be favoring the armored legionary spam over here. Looks like the cavalry had attempted to go into the force to be able to take out this Roman ballista, but they were quickly defeated by whatever forces had fought them previously. Let's go ahead and look over at the defending forces. We've got Sparta and Kush are mixed together. So let's start off with Kush. We've got Shotel, Warrior, Spam. Lots of armor penetration in this one. It is beautiful to see Shotel Warriors everywhere. And we've also got the Royal Kushite Archers, one of my favorite archer units do you see in this game. They are so fun. Over on this side, we've got more and more Shotel Warriors. We've got the Kushite Royal Guard General. Interesting. I never really see the Cav General brought, but they look gorgeous. I mean, look at that gold. I'm not always a huge fan of just pure gold, but there's something about that scaly goldness. It really reminds me of Herod, or the Herodrum in Lord of the Rings too. Really cool. But yeah, and then Royal Kushite Archers as well. The next defender we're going to look at is going to be Sparta, bringing in, of course, some Spartan hoplites. It looks like they took a lot of damage whenever those walls fell. They stayed too close to the wall, and the wall fell on top of lots and lots of their brethren just lying dead on the battlefield. These poor bastards. Oh, dude, these guys could have lived and done some damage against their opponents. Hopefully you guys can hear that in the background, but my baby girl, Lorelai, my dog, she's chewing a bone in the background. She's just having fun, having a blast. So hopefully you guys can't hear that. We do have fire at will on from those Shotel Warriors, but all of this ammo is either going to get friendly fire or fire into the back of the walls, so definitely not a great usage of those javelins. But yes, Sparta bringing in plenty of Spartan hoplites. Spartan pikemen. We got mercenary Cretan archers over here. Plenty of Spartan hoplites all over the place. We've even got some heroes of Sparta as well. But lots of hoplites to be able to hold the line. Next off, we've got... Crap. Why can't I? Syracuse! There we go. We've got Syracuse. Bringing some mercenary companion cavalry. Lots of thorax swordsmen. Lots and lots of thorax swordsmen. We've got some archers, mercenary Balearic slingers. And overall, a lot of thorax swordsmen and some mercenary Samnite warriors as well. But bringing in those Balearic slingers, they can truly do some good work. Royal Spartans that have 3 gold chevrons. That is an insane general right there. Holy smokes. Last but certainly not least, of course, we have Carthage fighting against the Seleucid player, bringing Sacred Band. We've got lots and lots of mercenary Samnite warriors as well. Some noble cavalry, African pikemen, and Balearic slingers, as well as Cretan archers. So a great armies overall. Let's go ahead and go back into normal speed so that way we can watch some of this battle. We've got some men fighting on the walls over here. Samnite warriors, you can kind of tell by the helmets. Samnite warriors fighting against, I think these are just the regular thorax swordsmen. Let's see, are these the, regular thorax swordsmen. Just trying to do whatever they can to be able to take over this wall, take over the settlement, move in, and do as much damage to their opponent as possible. I don't know who is laying claim to the settlement of Tarsus, but they have brought in a lot of allies to be able to help them from all over the world, so it should be an interesting fight. We've got archer fire quickly going in to be able to fire into some of these mercenary Scrutari, which don't have as much ammo. They're not necessarily low on armor. Sorry, not ammo, armor. But they will definitely take a little bit of losses. But frontal fire on any units isn't necessarily the best. If you guys haven't seen my YouTube short or my regular short video on how to properly use archers in Rome 2 Total War, make sure to check it out, because it will show you the way of getting all of the kills in this game. Over here, we've got some mercenary ballsack slingers, mercenary Balearic slingers having a great shot on some of these silver shield swordsmen and thorax swordsmen. I'm not quite sure what happened here. They maybe marched down the wall in favor of trying to go into these mercenary Scrutari, but they are getting absolutely peppered from behind, these silver shield swordsmen. You never like to see them getting shot to pieces from a range. They are a very elite, very expensive infantry. You want them to be in the fight, fighting hand-to-hand combat against any unit that they can see. So definitely a sad sight to see if you are rooting for the Seleucid player. I was about to say Syracuse player. Let's go ahead and look at the other side of the battlefield here. Over here, Arverni is sending in some Oathsworn. Actually, these Oathsworn only have 23 kills, but I'm assuming that they have taken a ton of archer fire, probably from these Cretan arch. No. Oh, the Ballsack Slingers coming in and getting a ton of elite kills on that Arverni player. Well done. Well done by the Syracuse player. But Sparta actually on the walls with their hoplites fighting against lots of Celtic warriors. These Celtic warriors, for being an extremely cheap unit, can do a lot of damage. They are absolutely insane. These hoplites have 78 kills, but the Celtic warriors are successfully breaking them. So if they want to continue to hold the wall, they're going to have to send some more units up there. We shall see. We do have some of these Gallic hunters up here in the front ready to be able to fire into any soft target that they can find. And we've got lots of troops just kind of hanging out back here. More Celtic warriors. Sparta being ballsy and sending out a unit of Spartan hoplites to be able to engage with these Celtic warriors, which isn't necessarily a worst thing in the world, because these guys are at fire at will, and because they're like right behind at a terrible angle on this tortoise. This tortoise is actually going to block pretty much every single javelin that's fired from this Oathsworn from actually going into the hoplites. So that is a huge deal. The Oathsworn know this, and they're going to try to move around, get into a better angle, and start getting some more great volleys off on these Spartan hoplites, so hopefully they successfully do so. Looking over onto this juicy side, wow, we've got the Roman Empire fighting against Kush, along with their allies, Epirus, trying to break into the settlement. The Showtail warriors have flanked around some of these armored legionaries, but the archers are in a fantastic position to be able to fire directly into the rear of these Showtail warriors and hopefully get a lot of kills. Well done by the Roman player. They are making some great ground right here and trying to take out as much of their natural counter as they possibly can, because those Showtail guards, they're meant to penetrate armor. So the fact that they're fighting against a one of the most armored, if not the most armored faction in this game, you know it's going to be dangerous for them. God, that is a beautiful sight to see. You love to see it. Gotta get a screenshot. You guys know me. That is just such a wonderful sight. Will this be the thumbnail? I don't know, but this will be saved so I can enjoy it for the future to come. Over here on this side, we've got Sparta and Kush trying to do whatever they can to be able to hold the line. We got the Thessalian cavalry actually charging into some of the flanks of these units, trying to soften them up and weaken them, trying to break as many units as they can, so that way the defenders are either forced to send in more units or to fall back to a different position and let the attackers have this location. If they can take this gate, if the attackers can take this gate, that would be huge, because then both of these towers will just start raining fire on those that wish to defend the towers. So that'd be really good. The Samnite Warriors fighting against these Shotel Warriors while also being shot at by archers and slingers and more archers. These Samnite Warriors are not going to be long for this world. The Shotel Warrior unit is going to hold on for a long time. And the gatehouse is open. It looks like they actually utilize a battering ram. Oh, that's cool to see. A battering ram to be able to open up this gate, so that way they can charge more units in through here and just utilize as many different choke points as they can. This cavalry. Oh, was that a Samnite Warrior unit? Yeah, let's see him get out. So let's see how many kills. Oh, this is an Etruscan hoplite. 48 kills. He charged into these Shotel Warriors, just trying to keep these guys from being able to move back into the front lines, trying to stall them for as long as they can, so that way they can just get in here, take over this courtyard, so that way they can start pushing further and further into the city. But the Epirus player and Roman player doing a great job of getting a lot of kills and doing a lot of work against the defending players here. But the defenders also doing a great job of getting some side fire, getting some flanking fire, and overall just surrounding some of these troops and getting a lot of kills. But we do see a lot of Shotel Warriors starting to break, and with not too many kills, so we shall see how this ends up turning out. Looking back over on the other side, we've got Arverni. Oh, we've got a Syracuse Cav. Oh, that's huge. The Syracuse Cavalry, the mercenary companion cavalry, getting a fantastic charge outside of the city walls into a unit of mercenary recruiting archers from Epirus, left outside, left barren. Oh my goodness, why is the cavalry going out? They need a... Oh, dude, just get charged. Just get charged. Go back in. Get a charge off on that. Oh, I see. They're trying to save their cavalry. Get the hell out of there. They were able to get some great kills, but now they're going to get the hell out of Dodge because there's just so much fire going into this cavalry currently, and they don't want to lose them. Save them for a rainy day. Save them for another opportunity. Beautiful to see. Well done by the Syracuse player. Over here, let's go back over to the Carthaginian side. Carthaginian side is doing really good. It looks like they've actually completely retaken these walls, not without taking some losses, but completely retaking these walls and this courtyard. Now the Seleucid player only has one unit of Thorax swordsmen trying to engage in this wall battle against a unit of depleted mercenary Samnite warriors with 54 kills so far. These Thorax swordsmen are exhausted, but so are the Samnite warriors. It says combat even for the Thorax swordsmen. They have more men, so I'm going to assume that they should be able to break these guys, as long as there's no archer fire or anything going into their flank. But we've even got some Persian hoplites. They were initially going to go ahead and charge in, to start trying to continue the push against this Carthaginian player. But they're going to go ahead and call it, well, not call it quits, but just fall back and relax a little bit. Let their allies do some work. But we do have some Persian hoplites, a depleted unit of Persian hoplites going onto the walls and just trying to fight these two individual units as well. Looking over on this side, we've got the Epirus. Wait, we've got Epirus? Epirus is spread out so thin. Wow. Okay, we've got a unit from Epirus actually charging into a unit of Thorax swordsmen. Arverni needs to quickly charge down these Oathsworn, completely surround these Thorax swordsmen, and break them as quickly as possible before they get surrounded by a unit of Sacred Band from Carthage. I can only assume that Carthage is distracted by this Seleucid player right now, but I'm just surprised that Epirus is so spread out, so spread thin. But they're doing whatever they can to be able to help their ally, which is always a good thing. And as long as they don't get surrounded, they should be able to take out those Thorax swordsmen with relative ease. Arverni is doing a full push right now. We've got multiple units of Oathsworn charging into the gaps, trying to charge into some of these units, some of these Thorax swordsmen Thoric Swordsman beginning to reposition to be able to get some great jabby fire into the butts of these guys. Thoric Swordsmen are going to go ahead and charge in. It actually looks like they're going to be completely out of ammo, but they are completely surrounding these Oathsworn. This Oathsworn with 71 kills, 17 men left, is quickly breaking. We've got the Ballsack Slingers firing everything that they got into that blob, getting some great kills on those guys. Slingers are the exception to archers because they have so much ammo and you can't get nearly as much of an angle with them a lot of the time. So, I mean, just being able to just front dump with slingers can get you a lot of kills. And these slingers, Balearic slingers, do a lot of damage and a lot of work overall. So well done by the Syracuse player, really utilizing their units to the best of their abilities and getting a lot of kills on these guys. I don't know why Sparta is falling back. He's going to have his Syracuse brethren in arms get completely surrounded here by multiple units of Oathsworn. I understand that the Spartan Hoplites are getting destroyed, but that's what they're kind of there for right now. They're there to hold back the line. Luckily, Syracuse is going to turn around one of the units that are in this fight right here to be able to stall these other Oathsworn from being able to move in. And we've even got more Mercenary Samnite Warriors charging in to be able to stall their advance and just try to get off as much damage as they possibly can. Can these Thorax Swordsmen hold, or will they fall to the elite spam of Arverni? And we got a Syracuse charge over here, a cavalry charge going right into these archers. Oh my goodness, 29 men left. I have seen less cavalry do more damage. These cavalry really need to get in there and get as many kills as they possibly can. 83 kills so far, huge charge, huge cavalry charge. The Oathsworn generals trying to do what they can to be able to support the archers, take them out, and save their archer forces for the future battle. But these cavalry are going to be able to do a lot of damage. Well done by the Syracuse player. Great use of their cavalry, just trying to get so many archer kills, which is always a great use of cavalry. If you can kill as many archers as you can, that is going to save so many lives from a range. So this cavalry is going to do a lot of good work for them today. And we've even got more and more units charging it over on this side, trying to make their way into the settlement and do as much damage as they possibly can. Moving back over to this main fight, it has been a bloody one. It has been a brutal one. Epirus, there are so many dead bodies from Epirus over here by the gate. We've got the general unit, Royal Paltas, Hellenic Royal Guard, lots of units, lots of elite units that are now here in the middle. They've taken the courtyard. They have pushed back their opponent in the courtyard. They need to send a unit over here to surround these Shotel warriors and support the Roman ally. I'm not sure why they're not. I mean, they could utilize their archers as well. Hold on, let me go ahead and get a drink real quick, guys. Sorry. That's good stuff. Drinking some Arizona green ginseng tea. Not sponsored, but definitely some good tea. I mean, luckily Rome is able to start breaking these Shotel warriors, and they're going to start flanking around and getting some great charges on the flank, but I'm really surprised that Epirus isn't sending over to any units to be able to surround these guys and free up Rome's army even quicker. We've got the Royal Kushite archers with only 60 kills. I'm assuming that they're out of ammo. That's really sad to see, because Kushite archers can do a lot of damage. The Italian cavalry coming in to try and support Rome. They're just trying to do whatever they can to utilize their bodies to move through this area and move on to the next defensive unit. But over here, the defenders are starting to look very, very weak. We do have a unit of Shotel warriors over there, but for the most part, it looks like Kush is almost out of the battle. Everything that we see that Kush has left, it looks like, is right here fighting their hearts out, trying to get as many kills as they can and hold back their opponents, so that way their allies can continue to do the Lord's work against their opponents. Oh my goodness, the Spartan Hoplites actually have their butt turned around, but facing the archers, and I mean, they're able to raise their shields to get some protection, but it's not going to do much if you're showing your ass to your opponents. So they are going to take a lot of damage. They're going to start retreating, but they are breaking. They're very depleted. So that unit is not going to do that much in the future if it continues to stay in. And yes, they have decided to get the hell out of Dodge. They are done fighting for the settlement. They are leaving. Over here, Syracuse is doing an amazing job of holding off Arverni, though. We've got the Thorax Swordsman and Mercenary Veteran Hoplites doing an awesome job of getting a lot of kills on the Oathsworn, Cretan archers, and anything that's trying to be sent into the fray. Again, Arverni's got Oathsworn, so it's a little bit rough. If they could... Oh, it's actually open right here. I'm surprised. Why is Arverni not sending more Oathsworn in? Send in the O-Sword and charge them this way. Get around the flank of these guys before they can stop you and break these guys so you can free up more units and cause absolute havoc on these troops. I'm surprised he's not. Or at least move this unit somewhere else where he'll do some work. I don't know. I'm surprised that he's not. Over here, the Seleucid player actually has decided, fuck this. I am done trying to attack this gate. My elephants are dead. Yikes. I wonder what happened to the elephants. I wonder if they were able to get some kills, but it doesn't look like they were able to get much. They have taken a lot of losses, and they are done trying to fight for that choke point. So the Seleucid player is now sending everything that they have left into the fray, trying to break through this specific location and start supporting their Arverni ally. But we've got lots of firepower. We've got Cretan archers setting up on the walls to start getting some top-down fire. We've got javelins from the Scrutari going into these men that are trying to fight valiantly for these walls. I don't know if the Seleucid player has enough to be able to break through. I mean, I'm glad that they're still in here and still trying to defend the troops as much as they can. We've even got the Carthaginian noble cavalry general wreaking havoc on the Seleucid troops, killing some Syrian heavy archers over here. Well done by the general. Hopefully the general doesn't die, though. Don't get too cocky. I mean, I get it that you're about to charge into the flank of some pikemen, which is huge, but yeah, see, you're going to still take some losses from that charge, so just be careful. You don't want to lose your general so recklessly. It's easy to get cocky in this game, but they are actually breaking this very, very depleted Silver Shield pikeman, which is huge, and the other Silver Shield side pikeman is still relatively healthy, so hopefully the Seleucid player will be able to get a lot of kills with that pike unit. Let's see, are the Gallic Hunters shooting, or are the Gallic Hunters out of ammo? So these guys are out of ammo. I'm surprised these guys aren't, like, moving around, getting some flanking fire. This is a great opportunity. Not only is it, like, you can get a flanking shot, but sword side on the Samnite Warriors, they wouldn't stand a chance, and you've still got ammo. Move your archers around. Get some great flanking fire on these guys. You've got a really good opportunity. I mean, even right here, you've got a full flank to be able to shoot at. I'm surprised the Arverni player isn't doing anything. But the Arverni is quickly breaking. I really can't see them being able to do that much more. Over here, we've got, oh my god, we've got Rome and the Epirus player, the tag team duo. Rome with still a lot of troops left. Moving in, they're actually fighting against the Kushite Royal Guard cavalry, which is trying to just frantically hold them back. Why the Syracuse player just tries to finish off these troops. We've got Roman cavalry, the Praetorian cavalry, going in and charging into the flanks of some of these troops as they're trying to pull back as well. Epirus has actually sent up some of the Royal Peltas to be able to support the Arverni player and hopefully break through some of these troops and save some of these O-Swarm. We've got some of the archers firing into getting some great fire. Well, why? What? Guys, guys, these guys are showing their asses to you. These guys are showing their fronts and their shield sides to you. Shoot these guys, please. Oh, that breaks my heart. They have fantastic opportunities here, and they completely wasted it. I mean, not only, like, were they not shooting for a while, but now that they are shooting, they're shooting at the complete wrong units. Arverni. Hopefully, this battle teaches him a lesson in the future. To scroll in and look at the positioning in some of these troops. Over here, these guys are going to get completely surrounded. The Thorax Swordsmen and Spartan Hoplites that are very depleted. They have done their job. They've held off for as long as possible. They've got Roman support coming in, the Praetorian Cavalry coming in to be able to try and charge these Spartan Hoplites, charge these Thorax Swordsmen, do whatever they can. The Spartan Hoplites actually showing their backs a little bit to these Praetorian Cavalry. The Spartan Hoplites are so depleted right now. Yeah, that charge would force me to break too. I would have left a long time ago, so well done by these Spartans for not leaving this. Now that they've broken, the Praetorian Cavalry is free to be able to charge around the flanks of these Thorax Swordsmen as well, which they are going to do. Quickly break them so that way their Epirus ally can free up this unit, and now they can start pushing around here and trying to save as much of Arverni as they possibly can. Ooh, are we having a full fallback? Yeah, we've got a full fallback from the Syracuse player. We've got picked hoplites, lots of picked hoplites, ranged units, lots of picked hoplites. Holy crap. Moving back over to the central area to be able to try and defend as a last-ditch effort. We've got Carthage quickly trying to get the hell out of Dodge as well, but we've also got a unit of archers that are completely out of ammo, a unit of Cretan archers just trying to stop the retreat from these troops. We've even got Praetorian Cav moving in to be able to try and stop the retreat of these troops. If they can stop the retreat, cut them off, they should be able to get a lot of kills. I mean, we've got some troops that are falling back, African pikemen. Hopefully, they still have ammo to be able to deal with these pikes. We've got Libyan infantry falling back as well. Yeah, we'll see what this Cav does. Cav is going to go ahead and charge right into the flanks of these Samnite warriors. Great use of that Cav. Try to break them as quickly as possible so they can free up these Oathsworn units and save them for a rainy day. We've got the Noble Cav from Carthage with 224 kills. I don't know if he's still alive, but he's charged into these archer units. And now he's actually going to get shot at. Oh, yikes. That could be a huge kill for the Arverni player. If they can kill that, that general, then a lot of their troops are going to have a lot less morale and they will break easily. So that will be huge for that final defense. And it looks like, yes, this general is going to go ahead and fall on this sunny day in Tarsus. He was able to take a lot of archers along with him, but was it worth it? I guess we'll only be able to find out later on in this battle. Hopefully, Carthage will be able to start. Carthage needs to start retreating everything. Like, get all of these guys out of there. You don't need to hold these walls anymore. There's nothing here. Select all of your dudes and get the hell out of Dodge. It looks like the Seleucid player has been defeated completely. I don't think they have any troops left. So it's going to be completely up to the remnants of Arverni, Rome, which is very healthy, and the remnants of Epirus as well. We've got lots of troops charging into the flanks of some of these forces. Mercenary Scrutari getting caught out. I'm surprised they didn't keep on trying to run them. Because now they're going to get completely surrounded. We've got a few troops just converging over on this position. Carthage is able to retreat a decent amount of troops, but yeah, he needs to go. He needs to get these guys out of here. These guys are just kind of sitting here looking pretty, and they need to stop looking that beautiful and go this way. Get back to the defensive point, because if they're caught out like this, they can be taken out with relative ease, especially if they're focused down by multiple different armies at one time. We've got the Royal Peltas with 281 kills, actually, going into the Royal Spartan General of Sparta with 3 gold chevrons. Their melee defense is 104. Your depleted unit of Peltas aren't going to do that much against them. But the rest of these Peltas should be able to actually get some great kills off on the rest of these forces. Hopefully Rome's cavalry will be able to get some good flanking charges on some of these noble fighters and Sacred Band here. So that way they can really help out these Peltas and save as many lives as they can, because the Peltas are actually completely surrounded. So hypothetically, the Carthaginian player could actually win that battle. We've got Epirus moving up a lot of troops over here, starting to get ready for the last assault of the city. We've got lots and lots of armored legionaries, lots of, oh God, Rome just has so many units. It is insane. Lots of units moving up and getting ready to be able to assault that final position. But yeah, these Royal Peltas are definitely taking a little bit of a beating. Rome, you need to send your cavalry, get a nice little flanking charge against some of these noble fighters, break them, support your allies. And we've even got, why are you firing? Dude, the ballista's not of any use. You're going to get a lot more friendly fire than anything over here. Yeah, the cavalry's going to go and charge into the Sacred Band. The noble fighters are starting to break, but now that they've hit Headhunt, they should... No, it's Headhunt, I'm sorry. So yeah, now that they've hit Headhunt, they should be able to get a decent amount of kills on these Royal Peltas. This cavalry needs to continue to cycle charge. If they stay in prolonged melee against Sacred Band, they will lose. Sacred Band are not someone you want to stay in prolonged melee about. I would move this cavalry this way, moving back, charge the back of the mercenary noble fighters. We've got the artillery trying to shoot this Royal Spartan general of Sparta, which is good. If you can just kill him with the rest of that artillery, that'd be beautiful, but you got to be careful about the friendly fire as well. We got Arverni moving up some Gallic hunters. It looks like they do have their swords out, their dollar store daggers, so they do not have any ammo, but they're going to move in, try to get a little flank on these noble fighters and support these Royal Peltas, try to break them as soon as they possibly can. The Cav is going to go ahead and move up here and look for some more juicy targets to be able to take out. We see some more depleted units, mercenary noble fighters over here. We've got some archers. Oh no, the Cav has seen these archers. Do they still have... The archers actually still have ammo. They're going to go ahead and release a volley into the cavalry. Get a couple of kills there, but is it going to be enough to be able to break the Cav? The Cav needs to keep on going and know that they're very tired, not exhausted, but they need to get into the fight with these Cretan archers. I don't know if they have any ammo left, but still, any unit that you can kill outside of that final defense is going to be a great unit to kill, because you don't want to, you want to deal with as little units as possible when fighting against a defensive point like that. The Cav is going to go ahead and get charged from another sword unit, but that's okay. They were able to break these Cretan archers. They continue to move around. They might even be able to get some great charges over here, or move around this way and get some great charges against those guys. They're very depleted, so they could potentially get some great kills. But the Praetorian Guard are now in melee with the Samnite Warriors. He's going to try to quickly get them out of there and look for another target. We've even got his General Legatus charging into the flank of those Samnite Warriors, just trying to take them out and save the rest of his cav. And now he's got his cav coming back in for another charge. The Praetorian Cavalry going to go ahead and charge back in for another charge. Second wind on these guys as well, which is going to help a lot. I would try to get Legatus. I don't know. I think they'll be able to win this, but if they continue to get cycle charges, they should be able to win that with less casualties. I'm just afraid that his general will get killed in an unfortunate accident. It is Rome 2 after all. Go out and go back in. Charge, cycle charge. Do what you can to continue to cycle charge. Wow, we've even got Epirus. Oh, they're not even going to defend these points. They're going to fall all the way back here. Okay. Epirus is going in with what units they have left to be able to soften up these troops, try and force the defenders to be able to waste as much ammo as they possibly can on some of these troops, on some of these pikemen, and so that way they can soften them up for the Roman player, because truthfully it's really going to come up to the Roman player at this point. Now, we've even got Arverni coming in for revenge against Sparta, completely surrounding this Royal Spartan unit, again with three gold chevrons. They're going to be able to get some kills, but how long is that Spartan general going to hold? I don't know. If this Royal Spartan takes out the rest of Arverni, I don't even know what I'll do. That would be amazing. Now we've got another cycle charge coming in from Legatus, still having all 30 men. We've got 20 units left in that Praetorian Cavalry. Will these two charges be able to finish off these mercenary Samnite warriors, or will they survive to continue to get some damage and continue to wreak havoc against this cavalry? Because they're actually doing a lot of work. With only having 21 men left, they're getting a decent amount of cavalry kills. They are starting to break, but they have bought the rest of their troops enough time to be able to fall back and get ready for this final defense. Epirus still, again, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, actually starting to charge into some pikes. Get out of there. If you have ranged units, start shooting at some of these pike. You need to kill these African pikemen from a range because they hurt like crazy. But he's going to go ahead and keep his general in there. And again, just try to get as many kills as he possibly can. Oh my god, Arverni. What is going on? This is like a gladiator spot where the Spartans are just like taking on one unit at a time. Or yeah, there we go. All right, Arverni. Yeah, it looks like Arverni was just trying to get off some of the Pila and just take out these Spartans from range, because they are actually doing some really good damage against all of these Oathsworn. Holy smokes, we got rally going off on all of these guys. We got everybody charging back into these Royal Spartans, but these Royal Spartans are kicking Arverni's ass. Oh my god, 110 kills, being completely surrounded by these guys. 3 gold chevrons. He's even breaking a unit of Oathsworn. I'm almost rooting for these Spartans, dude. Oh, we got another Spartan death. We got another one. Oh no, 42 men left. Will they be able to take this? I don't know if they'll be able to take this, but they're certainly going to go ahead and get as many kills as they possibly can before they ultimately fall. 35 men remaining, 114 kills, completely surrounded. Oh my lord. Okay, these guys have stopped breaking now. They have 13 men left. But yeah, these Royal Spartans are kicking butt, dude. I think he's going to go ahead and get his general out of here because he's afraid his general is going to die from the badassery of these Spartans. 27 men left, 122 kills against such an elite unit. Of course, it's expensive as all hell to be able to upgrade these Royal Spartans. I'm surprised that he put 3 gold chevrons on these Spartans. That is expensive, even for ultra funds. But now, sadly, the general unit is starting to break. Can he get to 130 kills? 131 kills, yes, before he breaks. And whenever he broke and shattered, he even caused these other Oathsworn to start to break and shatter as well. That is insane. It looks like has Epirus fallen back, or did they just die? I think Epirus is dead. So it looks like the pikes and every other unit that's over here have successfully taken out the rest of Epirus's forces here on the left side. We've got Epirus with some Royal Peltas trying to fight valiantly against some more of these pikemen, which are pike stacking here. Would never recommend doing this, guys. It's highly frowned upon. I mean, he's starting to move his living infantry out of there, which is awesome. I think he knows. I don't think he was meaning to pike stack, but I just wanted to use it as an example. Don't ever pike stack. Don't put a unit inside of a pike unit to be able to protect them from range units, because that's highly frowned upon in the Rome 2 community. It's not supposed to be that overpowered. Nobody wants to deal with that. So, yeah. But now, these Royal Peltis, the remnants of Epirus, are going to go ahead and break here. They're going to shatter, and they're going to get the hell out of Dodge. Now we've got Rome moving in some armored legionaries, starting to fight against the living infantry of Carthage. And we've got picked hoplites and even more pikemen here in the front line as well. Does Rome have any ammo with his archers left? Looks like his archers still have ammo. He needs to get his archers up close to be able to start getting some fire into these pikemen, because those pikemen are going to absolutely decimate some of these forces. Over here, we've got Carthage with some Balearic Slingers. The Balearic Slingers only have 60 kills, so I can only imagine, yep, they don't have their daggers out, which means that they still have ammo. And these archers with 76 kills still have ammo as well. What kind of ammo do we have with the rest of these forces? Ooh, okay, these Balearic Slingers, I believe, actually have barely used any of their ammo. So they're very fresh with a lot of ammo left. And these Balearic Slingers with 117 kills still have ammo as well. How much? I couldn't tell you, but they certainly still have ammo. So the defenders have done a great job of saving their ammo. And it looks like the attackers are going to be in favor of just attacking the central point instead of trying to spread out the defenders as much as they possibly can and attacking multiple points at one time, which I would, if I was Rome, I mean, Rome, I don't know what I would do, actually. Rome has a decent amount of troops, but does he have enough? I mean, we've got the Praetorian Cavalry with almost 300 kills still alive. We've got Legatus with 19 kills now. We've got some depleted units back here. We've got some relatively fresh units, for the most part, very fresh units over here. We've got some Oathsworn from Arverni. They are all exhausted. They need to rest. They need to sit back and relax for a little while. Rest up. Get as fresh as possible, because whenever they're exhausted, they get like a 30% or 50% negative effect to all of their stats. Like, it's insane. So they need to rest, get fresh up. They're not in any hurry. I don't know what the timer's at. Oh, Praetorians with the purple cloaks. Yes, I love to see it. The Praetorians with the purple cloaks are now in the fray. Ooh, great volley from those Praetorians into the backs of those pick hoplites as they run away. That was a beautiful volley. And did I just hear artillery? Oh my God. Yes. Yes, Rome. Yes, Rome has brought in the mobile artillery to be able to just start shooting the shit out of some of these four. That pillar just saved a lot of lives there. Watch your fire, watch your fire. You're getting some hits on the building. But yeah, that Roman artillery is going to be able to do a number against these forces. Great move by Rome. Wow. Forcing these guys to actually fall back into an even better position for those archers. If they send their archers right here, they'll be going to be able to get a lot of great flanking fire on some of these picked hoplites over here. And start getting some great fire on those African pikemen as well. You got to do something. You got to be able to take out those pikemen. You've got your archers. They're trying to utilize that artillery to be able to get some great kills on the pikemen as well. The artillery has 37 kills so far, and definitely... Are they in ammo? No. They still have ammo. They still have ammo. They're just waiting for a good opportunity. To be able to get some great kills here. The Praetorians, having taken some Pilar, now charging into the Libyan infantry. Carthage is going to go ahead and move some of those African pikemen in. Rome is not going to deal with it. Again, Rome needs to go ahead and move up his archers. These Arverni archers have any ammo. These Arverni archers have their swords out. They no longer have any ammo. The Oathsworn are still... Oh, these Oathsworn are fresh. Okay, good. I think somebody popped second win on some of the Oathsworn. They've had a chance to rest up a little bit. Not all the way, though, so they're still going to have some negative buffs because they are tired and very tired. So we'll see. Hopefully these Oathsworn are going to be able to get some good kills. We've got the artillery. I don't know if the artillery is still trying to fire. I thought I saw her. I can't... It sounds like... I can't tell if the artillery is firing at anything right now. Oh, we got wall artillery, the Carthaginian ballista. There we go. I was like, what is even shooting right now? He's actually shooting at the armored legionaries of Rome, trying to get as many kills as he possibly can. And now the artillery over here, I don't even know what that artillery is. That artillery now shooting at the armored legionaries over here? Ooh, what are the archers shoot? Oh, good, 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 good. Yes, yes. You know, at this point, I'm kind of rooting for. I'm gonna be honest. I'm rooting for the attackers. I am rooting. I never thought I'd say this in my entire life, but I am rooting for Rome at this point, dude. Get rid of those fucking pikemen, dude. Get rid of them. Use all your ammo. Get rid of the African pikemen. Stop them from being able to get too many kills. He's moving up the archers to get an even better shot. And hopefully these archers are going to be able to completely finish off these pikemen, because that's how you kill them. You have to kill them from a range. If you don't, they're going to get a lot of kills on your forces. So I'm glad that he's using his ammo on this target. The African pikemen are going to go ahead and retreat, try to save them for a more rainy day, but they have taken a decent amount of losses from those archers. Great job from the Roman archers. Now we've got the mercenary retreating archers of Carthage trying to return fire, try to utilize their ammo on now one of their biggest weaknesses and shoot at the archers. But this Syrian archer is out of ammo. So if he starts firing at this guy, it's going to be a waste. These guys still have a little bit of ammo. How much, I don't know. But yeah, these guys are completely out of ammo. So if Carthage wants to use their ammo on a unit... Oh, Carthage is out of ammo as well. His swords are out. Oh my goodness. Now we've got the Balearic Slingers actually starting to fire into these forces. These archers still have ammo. These archers do not. So the Balearic Slingers are going to use a lot of ammo on archers that don't necessarily have any ammo left. And now we've got the wall artillery starting to fire at these archers as well. Now the archers are going to go ahead and start firing into the African pikemen that are holding on this front line. Beautiful, beautiful job by the attacking forces. These archers should be able to get a lot of kills on these pikes. We'll see how much ammo they have left, but they're going to utilize everything that they have to be able to try and take out these pikemen so they no longer have to deal with it. I do believe that this artillery still has ammo, although how much I do not completely know. These archers are now actually completely out of ammo. They've utilized every single archer or every single arrow to the best of their ability, and now they're just kind of using them as a distraction, hoping that they continue to utilize that wall artillery and any archer or Balearic ammo on these archers, which is beautiful to see, especially if you're rooting for the attacking forces. These archers are breaking, but like I said, they're doing their job. They're taking a lot of ammo, and they are completely out of ammo, so they're taking as much ammo as they possibly can. We've got auxiliary Balearic Slingers now, utilizing their ammo and trying to kill these pikemen. Ooh, and we've even got some javelins going into the back of the pikes, too. That was beautiful to see. These pikemen, ooh, they are kind of breaking. African pikemen with 42 men left. They're starting to break. Now we've got the Praetorians going into the fray against the picked hoplites of Syracuse. Oh, those purple capes are beautiful, and they got a slight flank over here on the Syracuse unit as well. We've got some Libyan infantry, I think. No, nobles, right? Those look like nobles. No, it's Libyan infantry. Libyan infantry now going in the fray, trying to stop that little bit of a flank. We've even got some more pikemen. The pikemen going back into the fray, just trying to take out these guys. But the Balearic Slingers are re-angling themselves to be able to get some good kills on those pikes. Again, if they can take out those pikemen, that would be huge. But now we've got the Balearic Slingers getting flanking shot from some other Balearic Slingers. Trying to figure out why these Balearic Slingers have betrayed their homeland. We even had Rome moving in some depleted armored legionaries to take out this artillery, but I can't imagine it had much ammo, if any ammo left at all. Let me go ahead and take another drink real quick. Ah, tea, guys. So good. And we've got the Oathsworn charging into the fray. They're just continuously cycle charging. We've got the pikemen in the fray with some of these picked hoplites as well. They need to be able to try and take out these... Oh, the artillery was trying to get a good shot. Now the slingers are getting a great shot on those pikemen. They need to break the pikes. They have to break those pikes, or else they will not win this battle. Pikemen have actually broken. Do they have any pikes left? That pikeman has broken, and they've got a very depleted unit of African pikemen over here left as well. Do the slingers still have ammo? That is what I need to know. These slingers do definitely still have ammo. Ooh, no, they have their daggers out. I don't know if they still have ammo or not. The daggers are out. So if they don't have our ammo, it's going to be completely up to this artillery to be able to take out the rest of these pikemen. But now we've got armored legionaries charging into the fray against these picked hoplites, trying to break through the central location and be able to win themselves the battle. We don't have that many troops on either side left over, but what troops we do have are definitely powerful ones at that. Is it going to be enough for Rome to be able to break through this point and get some great, or to be able to break through this point and win the day, or will they have to fall back, regroup, and try and plan for another assault in the near future? The Praetorians with 37 men left, again, still fighting valiantly against these forces. They have 161 kills. We've got Oathsworn with 165 kills, starting to break with only 8 men remaining. I don't think retreating them is going to save them. I think they're going to continue to break. If they stop breaking, I will be very, very surprised. I would almost just send them in at this point and hope that they get a couple more kills, because with 8 men remaining, they're not going to be able to do too much. Over here on this side, we've got the Romans going to go ahead and charge back into these picked hoplites, utilize that charge bonus, and try to get as many kills as they possibly can. And especially now that the pikes have moved back again, they're going to try and break through these damn picked hoplites. Over here, we've got a unit of Sacred Band. 88 men left. The Armored Legionaries and Praetorians are starting to break. The Sacred Band are very scary, and with that purple, they are absolutely gorgeous in the scariest way possible. So now we've got more and more forces charging in, trying to take out these guys, so that way they can win the day. But there's just so many hoplites that can hold on for a long time. I don't even know if they'll be able to break them in time for the timer to run out, or if they'll run out of time, and they'll have to retreat, reform, and get ready to assault another day once they get more reinforcements. The Balearic Slingers over here, I do believe that they still have ammo, actually. They still have ammo. They don't have their dollar store daggers out as of yet, so now they're waiting for a great opportunity to move around and take out the rest of these pikemen. And Rome keeps falling back every time that they move the pikemen back over, which is a great move by Rome. Rome actually has completely surrounded these picked hoplites, which is huge for the Roman players. And if they're able to move these auxiliary Balearic Slingers back over, they could get some really good flanking fire on these picked hoplites and potentially break through this position. We've got some mercenary noble fighters and Libyan infantry, very depleted, but still willing to fight, starting to move into the fray to try and take out these Roman legionaries that are slowly but surely pushing back their lines. They're running out of troops to send into the fray. They're almost getting to a point where they might have to start sending range units to plug some gaps, because the Romans are doing a great job of moving past some of these units over here. The mercenary Scrutari getting some great kills and getting some great surrounding on some of these units as well, like the picked hoplites, which is how you gotta kill them. These guys are going to hold on for a long, long time. The Oathsworn over here, they are active, again, fighting against the Sacred Band. They have 66 men remaining. They are going to hold on for a long, long time. But we got some more Armored Legionaries from the Roman player moving up and trying to get into the fray against the Sacred Band. We even have the general, the picked hoplite general of the Syracuse player over here. He's going to go and charge in his general and just try to start helping out the Sacred Band ally. But the Sacred Band have 65 men remaining. They're going to hold on forever. Oh, and now we've got the artillery starting to get some great fire over here on the front line, which is exactly what they need to do. They need to take out this front line with the artillery, so that way they can just break through this line and start getting some great flanks with their units. Now, wow, I would almost move your artillery. Well, I don't know. Do these guys still have ammo? These guys are out of ammo. Do these guys have ammo? These guys still have ammo. These guys definitely still have ammo, because they're still shooting. 186 kills, well done, with quick reload going in. That's going to be beautiful. And these Cretan archers still have ammo too. They still have ammo. They definitely still have ammo to utilize, but I mean, they're fighting heavily on this front line. We've got the picked hoplites of Syracuse actually starting to break against this as well. These picked hoplites, the general of Syracuse, is going to go ahead and trade with the Sacred Band and let the Sacred Band rest up for a little bit, and let these picked hoplites hopefully get some good damage off against these Oathsworn. Oathsworn with 43 men left, 132 kills. Armored Legionaries, 69 giggity men left, and 202 kills. Now we've got Praetorian Cavalry. They saw an opportunity to potentially get in and get some great kills against some of these ranged forces, but the defenders moved in their forces to block off the way and keep them from being able to move in. Now the artillery is going to go ahead and get some great fire on these mercenary Scrutari. Are they going to go ahead and start firing at some of these African pikemen as well? Oh, they're going to get a decent-ish shot on the Balearic Slingers. They're just trying to utilize this artillery to break through this line. 53 kills so far, still having ammo. They're trying to do whatever they can to break through this line. They need to. Man, I wish they had. I don't know how much time they have left. Is the issue? If they have enough time, I would almost move the artillery over this way, because then you'd be able to get some great side fire on these guys, some great fire on these guys, and there's really not too many places that they can retreat to. I mean, I guess they can move into the last point, but your artillery's here, so they'd be able to shoot up and over these rocks, past the trees. I don't know if the trees count as a blocker, though, which could be an issue, and into this point as well as this point over here. So feel like that would be an even better position for the artillery, but let's see. Hopefully this artillery can get some great kills off on some of these defending forces. We got the Roman legionaries. Oh, they have completely surrounded some of these picked hoplites. Oh, the Praetorian cavalry only has 5 men remaining, but the legionaries have completely surrounded some of these forces. And if they can break these picked hoplites, again, that's all that's left for the defenders. Can this unit of armored legionaries that has somehow gotten behind the, well, not somehow, they got past that big old gap right there, but gotten behind these forces, do enough damage to break through, or will the defenders be able to push them back? I don't know. It's a battle of the depleted elites in this case. We got some breaking units. We got some breaking Libyan infantry with 107 kills. That's always good if you're rooting for the attacker. And the attacker's armored legionaries are slowly but surely trying to make some progress. We got the general nearby to be able to provide morale. We've got another unit of armored legionaries and the rest of these forces quickly moving up to be able to support this front line. It's now or never. It's all or nothing. We've got the archer fire from the mercenary Cretan archers getting great flanking fire on these armored legionaries, turning their backs, but there's really nothing else that they can do. They've got everything as surrounded as they possibly can, breaking whatever units that they possibly can, just trying to do as much work as possible. Now we've even got another unit of armored legionaries charging into the fray. The Sacred Band have 38 men remaining. How is the fight going over here? We've got breaking armored legionaries. The picked hoplites have 94 men remaining. And we've got a unit of mercenary noble fighters with 23 men left in the fray as well. I don't know if these Oathsworn are going to be able to break through these lines, but they're certainly doing a great job at distracting them. Now the Roman player is going to get the hell out of dodge. At this point, you just got to keep your guys in there. Oh, he's moving up the artillery. Oh, he is definitely moving up the artillery. Does the artillery still have ammo? Hopefully it does, because if it does, it'll be able to get a lot of good kills on these guys. That's the only way that the Roman player is going to be able to win this one, is if he can utilize the artillery to the best of his ability. He's going to use the artillery to start shooting at the depleted, or the archers that are out of ammo. Now he's going to start shooting at the Balearic Slingers, but, ooh, now he's going to shoot at the front line. If he can kill these melee units, that's huge. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and start shooting as much ammo as he can into this front line and get as many kills as he can, starting to break the front line as well. I would almost, yeah, he's going to use the rest of the ammo to weaken these guys and just spray and pray and just try to get rid of as many bodies as he possibly can, and then charge back in. Because if he can weaken these guys enough, then he'll be able to completely move in his armored legionaries and start surrounding a lot of these forces. The Oathsworn general of Arverni is still alive. It looks like these guys were actually successfully able to push back their opponent. Now we've even, oh man, we got the armored legionaries taking so much fire from some of these Balearic Slingers now. These Balearic Slingers have 86 kills. That is a great move by the Slingers. They're going to be able to get a lot of kills on these legionaries. These legionaries are so depleted. So even though they have artillery going into the fray, just trying to get as many kills as they possibly can, I don't know, these Slingers are still doing some great work and getting some good kills against these guys and weakening these forces as well. Even with their big shields, I mean, there's just so many rocks coming at them. It's bound to go through the crack eventually. Ooh, nice. If you can get a good shot off on these Sacred Band, that would be huge. Oh, yes. Yes, that is the shot that he needs. If he can somehow shoot through past this gate too, and shoot right there, he should be able to get some great kills as well. I mean, these picked hoplites and Sacred Band are what's really holding them back. We've even got archer units into the fray against these picked hoplites, trying to do as much damage as they possibly can. But at this point, do you have enough time? How much time do you have left? Do you truly have enough time to be able to continue to shoot this artillery? Or do you need to go ahead... Oh, he's going to move the artillery into an even better position as well, which is beautiful to see. Again, if you are rooting for the attackers, we've got one unit of armored legionaries charging in, trying to get rid of these Cretan archers. If he can kill these Cretan archers, that would be huge. Just trying to get rid of as many bodies as he possibly can. Blake Slingers are in a great position to be able to get some side fire into the Armored Legionaries. It is shield side, so we'll see. But, yep, Armored Legionaries are successfully able to break these Cretan Archers. The Sacred Band have charged in, but now he's got another unit of Armored Legionaries charging into the Sacred Band. They're trying to retreat, but they should take a couple of losses while showing their backs to the Armored Legionaries. We've got the artillery moved into a different position as well. We've got more Armored Legionaries charging into the fray, trying to break through this position. Oh my goodness, we got the Syracuse general still holding on this flank as well, trying to make sure that this cavalry can't get past, nor can these archers, because if anything gets behind his units, they are done for. We've got Rome starting to break. Armored Legionaries only 16 men left, quickly breaking. We've got lots of Balearic Slingers. The Balearic Slingers utilizing whatever ammo they have left to be able to break that unit. This unit has 12 men remaining. Oh my goodness. They're trying to do whatever they can to break through these lines. They got everything in the fray now. Is it going to be enough, though? Oh, and now we've got a shot going into the Mercenary Nova Fighters. Great shot. Oh, that shot almost bounced in to be able to get some good kills on the Sacred Band. That shot almost bounced in, too. Oh, no. Yeah, they're just going to use the rest of their ammo on whatever they can. They just have to kill as whatever units they can at this point. They're just trying to break through this location. So they're just trying to get whatever kills they can on any bodies that they can. So that way they can't the defenders can't utilize those bodies against the armored legionaries. This is such a close battle, though. Holy smokes. We've got 4 minutes left on the timer. We've got the Sacred Band breaking against the might of the Roman Empire. Will they completely break, and will they shatter? That is the question. The general is dead, but I believe that they provide their own morale because they're just so badass. Yep, so now they've stopped breaking. They have 15 men remaining. Can the Armored Legionaries break through? We've got the Arverni general with 14 men left. I don't know. I think I just saw a unit starting to break as well. We've got the general unit of Syracuse starting to turn around. Rome needs to start getting these archers into the fray. Charge up. Go after that general. Or even move your general. It's open. Move your general around. That general might be able to get some good kills. This artillery, I think, still has a shot or two, though. So we'll see if he's able to utilize that. But move your general around. Go, go, go. Get around. He has opened up the spot for you. This is an opportunity to get around the flank and start breaking some units. We've got the picked hoplites starting to break with 121 kills. We've got the Mercenary Balearic Slinger starting to break as well. He needs to get that general around because that would be the nail in the Oh, never mind. There is a gap, so he doesn't even need to get the general around. The general is going to go ahead and get through the gap and charge into some of these units and start breaking them. The front line is beginning to break. Get your archers in the fray. They may just be archers with shitty daggers, but they might be able to get some good kills. The general is going to go ahead and charge up into these Balearic Slingers. Try to stop them from being able to fire. If they can kill those Balearic Slingers, that would be huge for the Roman Empire. We got the Sacred Band with 10 men remaining. The general in here. Go, 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 archers, go! Man, dude, this is... I don't even know. I don't know who's going to win this one. The general's able to take out these Balearic Slingers. Well, okay, I shouldn't get ahead of myself yet. Oh, wow. Oh, there's an opportunity. Yeah, great shot right there. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Oh, no, come on! Oh! Did that even get a kill? I don't know. Oh, he keeps going over by just a little bit. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, shoot again, shoot again, shoot again. The archers are actually going around the flank. We've got Armored Legionaries starting to break with 20 men left. We've got Rome. Oh, my God. Oh, is this a mass break? At the last minute, the Armored Legionaries are starting to break. The picked hoplite. Oh, my God. And the Roman general is going to go ahead and charge in. If the Roman... Oh, my God. Wow. The artillery, if it has ammo, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. There we go. Oh my God. Rome could still win this. He's still got the artillery piece. Oh my God, he's missing though. He's missing. Oh, dude. These poor picked hoplites. Oh, he hit the statue and it bounced back into him. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Are they out of ammo? I don't know. I can't tell. They are starting to break, though. The general... Oh, my God. The Roman general. The Roman general cycle charging. Cycle charging in to the picked hoplites. Can he break the picked hoplites? Holy smokes, dude. That was actually a pretty good charge. They got knocked back pretty good. Getting a couple of kills on these picked hoplites. Is he going to be able to successfully break them with the continuous charging, or will the picked hoplites win this battle? How is it going down here? We've got the Celtic Giant Ballista coming in from Arverni. That could be the saving grace if they can come in here and get that general. We have 11 men left with Legatus, 51 men left with this other general. They're going to go ahead and reform and get ready for this charge. The general's going to charge in, get a good little side charge there. How many kills? Oh my god. That, I think they ran out of time. That was insane. How did that battle end like that? Oh, the general, dude, if they had a little bit more time, would they have been able to win? I do not know, but that battle was absolutely insane. That was a really good watch. Guys, let's go ahead and look at the kills and the replay. Holy shit. We've got Rome being the MVP. I can't say I'm not surprised of the entire game. Mo, oh my god. We got second place, 2,598 kills. Third place, 1,957. Fourth, 1,782. Fifth, 1,269. Giggity. Sixth, 811. Oh, wait. I think I miscounted. You guys can see the numbers. Let's go ahead and look at it. So let's go ahead and look at Kush and Epinas. Kush doing a good job with those a decent job with the Shotel Warriors. 101, 127, 110, 155, 114, 107, 135. Epirus, 177, 107, 132, 169, giggity, 135, 176, 281, 118. Sparta and Arverni. Sparta getting 132 with his general 110. And then looking over at Arverni, we've got 186, 161, 217, 118, 185, 146, 167. Carthage and the Seleucid player, we've got 246, 129, 243, 170, 120, 144, 131, 112, 123, 139, 127, 110, 124, 196, 106, 161. The Seleucid player, you guys can see the Seleucid player right there. Mo doing a great job. 196, 137, 150, 201 with those ball sack slingers. 108, 131, 121, 126, 100, 119. Last but certainly not least, we have the Roman player. We've got 146, 173, 04, 121, 11, 109, 231, 277, 107, 115, 313, 149. We got 177, 106, 232, or 121, and 181. A fantastic battle. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you liked it, hit that like button. If you loved it, hit that subscribe button. And I look forward to seeing you sexy ass motherfuckers here soon. Peace.